I was too innocent, man. Oh my gosh, too gullible, susceptible to lies and cons. Hello my fellow friends, long time no see. I hope you are well there. I've been not feeling too well. I've been very lazy. Don't worry, I haven't been going out, so I don't think I have COVID. Touch wood. But I've just been lazy and my sleep schedule has been a little haywire. Anyway, as you can see in the title, today we'll be talking about MLM and direct sales people and why I'm afraid of them. And before that, of course, let us give a big shout out to FnK Concept. Be sure to check them out on Shopee or Lazada for cool products at reasonable prices. Okay, MLM direct sales to many Malaysians, I'm sure it's nothing new. We've all heard about it. I think the three most common MLM and direct sales companies in Malaysia are I can't really remember, but I think it's FnK, Life, and Sama. I think so, I might be wrong, but I think so. These three came to the top of my mind, right? Because I've actually met three different individuals who wanted to sell me these things. Okay, before I get to the story, right? Let me tell you that I'm not against MLM or direct sales people. I think every job has its value and there's nothing wrong with earning money. Be a capitalist if you want to. I want to earn money. We all want to earn money. But let me tell you what these people have in common which make me very afraid of them. The first individual I met when I was 17, you think about it oh my gosh, this person target the wrong person already. I was 17, man, what can I afford? But anyway, at 17 I was still going to badminton training. I was jogging a lot to improve performance in badminton. And many a time I would update on Facebook hey, I jogged this distance within this time. Yay, I'm feeling good. I love jogging. Jogging is fine, I guess. And then this guy one day, he texted me, he's hey Khian, I see that you jog a lot. I jog a lot too. Let me join you. Why don't we go jog this Saturday or something? And I was sure, let's go. And he's actually my sister's friend, so I didn't think too much, and then I went with him. And then I couldn't drive at that time, so he actually offered to drive me there, And I was this guy very nice. And then when we arrived, I started to jog. He did jog as well, but after one round he was just sitting there, playing with his phone. And I was okay, maybe he's not feeling too well. And that time there was no COVID, so I was not worried that he was not feeling too well. After that, he offered to take me to breakfast as well, so I was boy, let's go. At the coffee shop, that's where he started. I think you need to take some supplements to boost your performance. I was why don't you buy this? And I wasn't even joking, I shit you not. But then he was actually holding a freaking catalog as thick as a dictionary. And this guy, he works for Sama. And then I was oh, okay, all these sound extremely great, but you know what? I'm 17, I don't have an income, so I'm financially dependent on my parents. So I was maybe you should talk to my parents, man. And then he started working for me after that. Second story, at that time I was 18, so I think these MLM people really need to know who their target customers are, man. Because 17, 18, what can I afford, man? But anyway, this second person is a girl, is a Lang Lui, Mei, very pretty one. I met her in badminton. So she joined one of the badminton social sessions. She approached me and she was hey, can you teach me how to play badminton? And then she started to be quite touchy-fatchy with me. Is that even a word? Anyway, she touched my hand hey, can you hold my hand and show me how to serve, show me how to hit the shuttle. And then she was very close with me. She even got my number. She was hey, we should play more. I think you're a very good coach. So why don't we play more in the future? I was whoa, okay, maybe she's interested in me. I was too innocent, man. Oh my gosh, too gullible, susceptible to lies and cons. The moment she got my number, she asked me out for sushi. Hey, sushi is, let's go. This second girl, she works for FnK. And then when I met her at the restaurant, I saw the freaking dictionary again. Dictionary-like catalog. And that time I quite experienced really because I met the previous Sama guy, right? And I was oh, okay, what's going on here? And then again, she was hey, I noticed that your badminton performance can be improved if you start taking this. I'm come on, you talk about me, you can't even hit the dive shuttle. So then that ended there. So after these two, I was pretty experienced already. And then the third time, this actually happened a few months ago. This friend, he called me. No, actually he video called me. And then he was hey Khian, my best friend, how are you? I can remember who he was, but I was never close with him, so I was kind of hey, how are you? How have you been? And then he was why don't you come to my shop one day for some healthy breakfast? And I was thinking, well, I know how to cook, so thank you for the offer, and with MCO going on, I don't want to go out so much. And then he was no worries, man, I'll send you the link to my Facebook and Instagram and all that. Talking about good friend, I don't even have him on Facebook and Instagram. I tapped into it, so when I saw Life, I freaking knew it's MLM and direct direct sales. So thank you for listening to these unmeaningful stories. Well, the point of this video, right, is not to bash the MLM and direct sales people. But the thing is, there are some people who are in MLM and direct sales, right, who are not genuine, you know. Like if you want to be friends, be friends lah. If you want to sell products to me, you let me know lah. You don't act like you want to be friends with me and then, you know, ask me to touch your hand to hit the shuttle. Like in the beginning of the story, I hope you can see what the similarity between these three people are. Is that all of them are not genuine. They don't really want to be friends with you because the moment I told them I don't want to buy products, right, they start contacting me. I try to understand where they're coming from. Like maybe, you know, they are having financial difficulties. They want to earn money very badly. But again, I think that when you can, you should not like sacrifice genuineness at the expense of making money. I'm not sure about other places, but I'm sure this type of toxicity, right? Toxicity has been going on in Malaysia. And I'm sure a lot of my friends can relate to this as well, because when I told my friends that I was gonna make this video, they were like, oh my god, I've met this, and this. In my personal opinion, maybe I'm a privileged brat, but I think genuineness is very important. But you tell me about what you think lah. Before I end this video, shout out to FnK Concept. Make sure to check them out on Shopee or Lazada for cool products at reasonable prices. So you see, even when I'm sponsored by something, I won't approach my friends and be like, you know what, I'll take you to coffee and then I start selling them products or anything like that. No, I'll be like, hey, you know, I'll let you know that this product is there, but then I won't like hard sell you. Well, hard sale, there's no problem with hard sale, sorry. Just be genuine. Until next time, I'm out people, bye.